Welcome back. Summer is made for beaches, vacations, and box office hits. And for a check on what you can expect in theaters this summer season, we have Tim Stevens, film critic and writer at Connecticut College. Tim, welcome. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
This is a really fun segment. I feel like we always go to the movies in the summertime, especially during a heat wave. You're trying to escape the heat. Just get into a nice, cool movie theater and just escape. What are some of the biggest movies anticipated this season?
So this today coming out is the prequel to Quiet Place, called Quiet Place Day One. Remains to be seen how that shakes out, but buzz is pretty good. Then coming up in July, the two sort of big movies on the horizon are Twisters and Deadpool and Wolverine. And those are July 19th and July 26th, respectively. So,
is Twisters a new Twister movie, like
correct.
the original?
Yes, but there's two
with Helen Hunt? And oh, really?
No, well, I mean, the original has Helen Hunt.
Right.
She's not in the cast of this one.
Does it take place after?
Correct.
Is there some connection to the original?
I don't know. It remains to be seen.
Oh, okay. So what are you most looking forward to, I think?
I'm excited about both of those. I'm excited about some smaller movies. I just saw Kinds of Kindness, which is the Yorgos Lanthimos film that's coming out. Not exactly what you call a summer blockbuster, but being a film critic, sometimes you like to mix it up a little bit. So I had a lot of fun with that one. So.
I still love going to the movies, but we don't go as much. I think it's probably a combination of what's happened with COVID and my kids being older and they're less interested in going to the movie theaters. Talk a little bit more about how going to the movies has changed over the last few years.
Yeah, so obviously I think there is some lingering fallout from COVID. The strike last year really limited some of the content that was available, or the films that were available coming out. Also sort of rejiggered where films come out. There's a lot more films available on streaming than ever before. And with a lot of people, there's a perception that why would I go to the movies when they cost so much, when there's other people there who are on their phones and so on, when I can just stay home and
cheaper
3 weeks
snacks.
later and get them. Exactly, yeah.
Bought my own popcorn.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there are those sort of competing opinions. Or
Also, theaters have changed a lot now. Like you can't go to the theater without reserving your spot, which is a good thing, but sometimes a bad thing if you're kind of, because movies used to be sort of a last minute thing, like, hey, we're not doing anything, or these plans fell through, let's go to the movies. But now you can't necessarily do that because you would go online and then, if you're going with a couple of people, you can't sit together. And
depending how you get your tickets and those sorts of things. Yeah, so,
Has
obviously.
that affected, do you think?
It may, the rate of just, like you said, the last minute, I don't have anything else going on, let's just go to the cinema and see what's playing. We have so much more information about what's there as well, so there's less of a random show up and then just taking a risk on a movie because you know exactly what's playing and what the rating was and how it did on Rotten Tomatoes and so on. So.
I have to say, gone are the days where you would go to the movie theater. I'm sure everybody did this once in a while. You go to the movie theater and then you stay and then you sneak into another movie.
Yeah.
I mean, we all did that as teenagers, right? Well, sure, it's kind of hard to do with those seats that are reserved now.
Absolutely.
All right, I have to ask you, because it's not every day that we have a movie critic on our show. What is your favorite movie of all time? So or maybe give me your top three.
Oh, okay. So this is a tough one. Actually, my kids asked me this just a few days ago, so I'm kind of primed for it. The three I gave them, none of which they're allowed to watch because they're all R-rated, are Strange Days, which is a sci-fi movie from the late 90s, directed by Catherine Bigelow, starring Ralph Fiennes. Collateral with Tom Cruise, directed by Michael Mann. And the third one was Bringing Out the Dead, which is a Martin Scorsese film with Nicolas Cage playing an EMT.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that last one.
It's worth a look. I really enjoy it.
All right, good stuff. Thanks so much for being with us,
my
Tim.
pleasure.
Really interesting stuff.
All right, thank you so much.
Looking forward to it. Personally, it's not this summer, but in the fall, isn't it Moana?
Correct.
The new Moana. We're looking forward to that at my house, to be honest. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. I really